Same place, Rags-A-GoGo. Once again, another special person on this special day. And who do we have here? What is your name?
Mike Fontana.
Mike Fontana. And Mike, what do you do? I can see some stuff on you here.
Yes, some stuff on me. I'm a sculptor.
What kind of sculptor are you?
Well, commercial sculpture, fine art fabrication, done stuff for video, motion pictures, architecture, museums, galleries.
Tell me a couple of like your highlights in your life here. I heard something about Macy's.
Oh, yes. I was chief sculptor for Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I was their associate designer. Designed floats and balloons and did monumental sculpture.
Right on.
Fiberglass, welding, carved styrofoam, you name it.
And you've worked on movies, right? You've done for animation, or what have you done?
Oh, well, I mean, through Macy's, everything that Macy's did, all the floats and all the balloons were sponsored by somebody, so it wasn't like Macy's wasn't just inspired to build a Thai palace for the King and I. Someone would produce the movie, The King and I, and they would come to Macy's and we would create a float for them. Or another example is one of the most fun projects that I did with Macy's was I worked on designing a balloon for Maurice Sendak in the Wild Things, and Maurice was actually in the studio for the better part of a week, working on the clay model for the balloon model with us, and and paint diagrams and such, and we put together this thing for him that was 72 feet tall.
Wow.
20,000 cubic feet.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
what
cool. Have you been up to recently? What are some of the things you're working on?
I just finished a year with Carol Furman, who's a very famous not hyper-realistic sculptress. Same genre as Dwayne Hansen or Ron Mueck, Evan Penny, that sort of thing. And basically I did the majority of her sculpting for her, where she's busy with her networking and arranging the shows and the galleries, and she does the art direction. But the actual fabrication was left to me and another artist, and basically we created all the pieces that travel and are traveling around the world for her this year. Yeah.
Right on. Now, how do we get to see some of this stuff? Do we get to see it through your website, or how do we get to?
Well, all over the web. But yes, I have a website, mikefontana.blogspot.com.
Say that one more time so people...
mikefontana.blogspot.com.
Okay.
And also you can find me at mikefontanastudio.com, but really the blog is more informative than the website in that I can caption everything and I can maintain it myself, and it just goes on for galleries and galleries. So if you want to see Mike Fontana artwork, go to mikefontana.blogspot.com, and there are hundreds of images spanning what seems like dozens of genres, between hyperrealism to display to cartoon characters to architecture to furniture design.
Right on.
Goes on and on.
Right on.
It's an entertaining site.
And he's going to go on and on as well.
I could if you want me to.
Excellent.
I don't know. maybe we should cut.
I'm talking going on and on and doing what you're doing here, because I think it's fantastic.
Well, thank you.
Creativity is everything.
Well,
and man, if you can spend a life creating things, that's a life. That's a beautiful life.
Oddly enough, it's been paying my bills.
Excellent.
Kind of, sort of, somehow.
Yeah, and if you can pay the rents in New York City and do this as well, I mean, hey, then you're really
well,
making ends meet.
We're both very lucky.
Yes.
We're both very lucky in that we get to do what we love,
and people appreciate it.
People appreciate it, and and we give. Yeah, I mean that's maybe the nicest thing about it is that it's kind of a selfish endeavor doing what you love, but it gives so much back that the flip side of the coin is that it affords you a gigantic generosity that you wouldn't have been able to afford otherwise. Exactly.
Mike, thank you so much.
Oh, sweetheart.
We will see you at your website, and you guys got it because it'll be on my page as well. Okay?
mikefontana.blogspot.com.
Right on, Mike.
Thank
Excellent.
You, sweetheart.
Thank you. Yay!
Thanks.
I like your kisses. Right on, guys.